Degreee Radio. Leave me alone.
Wake your punk ass up. No, I'm just playing.
Get up. Get up.
Oh
Get
my
your
goodness.
butt up.
You stupid. Hey, so look, I wanted to, Guy.
Yes.
Did you see this thing about Katt Williams says his ex-employees embezzled $59 million from him?
Ooh, no.
You didn't?
No, let me hot off the presses. I saw it in the notes, but I didn't see it. I didn't hear about it until then.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked too. It says celebrated comedian Katt Williams is making some bold allegations against several ex-employees.
Not really that bold. They're not really that bold because there's been arrests.
Yeah. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Earlier this
Proceed.
month, Williams sat down with sports journalist Jamil Hill for his Jamil Hill is Unbothered podcast.
Jamel,
my bad,
She's a
my
woman.
bad. That's what I thought she was a woman. It's
Yeah.
Jamel?
Jamel Hill from
Jamel.
ESPN, formerly ESPN.
That's what I thought. I
Yeah.
pronounced it wrong. I'm so sorry, sis. Okay, during the conversation, Williams revealed his ex-employees allegedly embezzled millions of dollars from him, which he discovered through a U.S. Department of Justice investigation. Wow. In my search for who was the enemy that was causing all these things to repeatedly happen to me over and over again when they shouldn't, we uncovered that. It was actually my people that was involved, Williams said. We didn't really know that until the Department of Justice started indicting these people for the embezzlement of $59 million from Katt Williams.
Yeah.
Williams immediately took action and fired all those involved. As a result, he says many of them attempted to blackmail him. Although he couldn't divulge too many details, Williams did admit he was nearly one of those indicted in his embezzlement case. Damn. They thought I had found some way to sequester the funds until they actually dug in and realized, why would I be money laundering my own money? Williams said. It's been a lot, and a lot of it you can't really talk about. It's ongoing.
And Katt, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
It's great. I'm sure. Katt's going to, and that guy's going to investigate. People don't realize the genius that Katt is. His IQ is 160. That's Mensa. That's that other group of people like Howard Hughes, and those guys like on a different wavelength than I am. I don't know about y'all. Y'all pretty smart, but me, I mean, way out of my league. Way out of my league. But yeah, people don't realize that about Katt. He's not just some perm joke telling, comedian actor. Dude is pretty smart.
He's deep.
Real deep.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how were they able to do this.
Man, I'm figuring how you missed $59 million, because I missed 59 cents.
But you think
where
it
that
was
dollar
over?
go?
You think it might have been over a period of time? No,
I'm sure over a period of time, yeah.
Oh, it definitely was
gracious.
over a period of time.
It's like a fat kid with a brown in their pocket. They pinch a little bit here and there.
You ain't right.
And
I ain't never
then, and then you have people in those
Keep the
positions. You have people in those positions that you trust, your managers and agents and accountants and things like that. And boy, you let a couple of them get in cahoots.
Let me tell you.
And what
they
they'll do is they take a little at a time and see if you noticed it. If you don't, then they just keep pinching and keep pinching. And Katt is so busy with being a creator, but also with his family and then all these court cases and all that stuff, man.
He has a lot of court cases.
So he gotta that's why you gotta keep your circle small.
But see, and a lot of people, I don't think.
Good advice.
Well, not a lot of people, because I think some people don't realize, like, when you have like your accountant, they actually, like, whoever does your bookkeeping and all that type of stuff, they have access to write their own checks. Some of them pay themselves.
Well, it depends on if you give them that power of attorney or not. You don't have to give them that power of attorney. You can still say, I'm like Bill Cosby said, sign your own checks and then put something in their drink. No, he didn't say that, but it's not the second part. But he did say sign your own checks.
No, but they also pay your bills for you.
Right, but you can still, they can write the bills and you can go sign your own check. You can bring, I had that. When I had Fat Tuesdays, I signed my own checks. They would write them out and print them out, but when it came down to sign, I knew all the checks I was signing.
Exactly.
If you didn't have my signature on it, then
That's because you have a good relationship with the people that sign in your check.
Or you can
you
just
can
make that
request that.
stipulation.
Yeah.
You make that stipulation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I say request it. Yeah.
And you have an accountant watching your accountant.
Counting. Oh yeah.
You gotta have an accountant watching your accountant.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot of money to be paying.
But hey, or then you 59 million and you're gone.
Well, if they know they'll wind up somewhere tied up in the desert, you know.
Everybody ain't about that life, unfortunately.
Okay.
Some people,
Unfortunate.
Williams
has faced plenty of legal issues over the years. In 2016, he was facing jail time for allegedly punching a restaurant employee. He was ultimately sentenced to 3 years probation after pleading no contest to the charges. He also paid a $390 fine to get out of a 3-day jail stint. So yeah, hopefully, I don't know if he can recover this or how that works, but that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. That's not
Well, it's gonna be
a
accounts
million,
frozen.
a couple million, or 100,000.
It's gonna be accounts frozen. It's gonna be, tax questions that because they didn't steal the money and didn't pay no taxes on it. I'm sure.
That part.
So
Yeah.
it's a lot of legalities that's gonna wrap them up in this. So he may be able to recover some, but I doubt if the whole 50.
Is there insurance on that? I don't know if you have. I mean, there's insurance for
money?
everything. Yeah, there's insurance for everything now, but you never know. There's insurance
Theft
for everything
insurance?
now.
Okay.
No,
Who knows?
The bank is insured if something happens, but you.
I wonder if some of these were businesses, like say for instance, Smith Financial Services, and they did it, so you can maybe liquidate their funds, and maybe there's insurance. I'm not sure.
That's a
That
good
might
question.
be that's a good question. That's a great question. That might be something they need to, you know what I'm saying? Implement.
Well, I hope we get every dime back, man.
Yeah, or at least half of it, brother, because that's
Go
a
get
lot,
that,
you know what I'm
Cat.
saying? Go on and get your bread. Now, on another note, celebrating this is the culture that we love.
Mm-hmm.
Parrish
The 420
Smith
culture.
confirms.
Oh, the hip hop culture.
EPMD is 3 or 4 songs deep into the first album in 11 years. People!
Yay!
People!
Nice.
I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of excited seeing this shit. I was like, what? So EPMD is back in business after 7 albums and over 30 years of pumping out authentic boom bap hip hop.
Authentic.
Parrish Smith and Eric Sermon have announced its first album in 11 years. Smith confirmed the news to Hip Hop DX and revealed they've thrown 3 titles in the ring: All Business, Major Business, and Big Business. It's all about business.
I think big business would be dope.
I like big business for the legends.
You know what just popped in my head is like when Trump went in the White House, right? Now motherfuckers is like, I could have done this shit. Enough of this bullshit. You got politicians like Biden who put his hat back in the ring because it's like, this motherfucker won. So that's what hip hop artists are doing with some of this rap right now. They like, this shit is being played right now. I'm getting back into the game now.
Right. I can see that.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see that for real.
It's like, wait a minute, this ain't the shit. This ain't the shit that inspired me to do hip hop.
Hey, that's real.
When I read this last night, I actually screenshot it and I sent it to Snoop, like, like, man, it might be something to all these,
man.
We want another Eastsiders.
Dude,
like, man.
If they calling for it,
yeah.
give the people what they want.
Yeah,
Get the people what they need.
Get the
For
people,
real.
bring them to their need.
For real. So
Yes. So
that's good to hear, though, man.
It's great to hear.
I want to hear another EPMD album.
Listen
me
to
too.
this show.
Yeah, me too.
Another
The
East Side.
iconic duo has recently returned from a trip to Africa where Smith says they performed after being commissioned by the African government. Now that they're back in the States, it's, business as usual, pimping, and I'm just playing. But they said the demand from the hip hop community, the previous dope shows we did, like at the Apollo and the trip to Africa, really made us want to do the album. Smith tells DX, it's time. He said it's just time. Everything just comes back around. Like business as usual. We got to give the people what they want. We just said that. That's right.
Get the people.
Yeah.
It's more or less being out in hip hop and listening to what people are seeing. They want a real album like Strictly Business, Unfinished Business, Business as Usual, Business Never Personal.
Strictly
business never personal.
I mean, why not? Not why.
Yeah, exactly. So when asked if he and Sermon are on the same page, he says, yes, we are really on a good page. Now, this is good because EPMD, they had their little issues for a second.
They did.
You know,
Which most groups do.
Like, you
point.
took the words right out my mouth, man.
Happens.
Exactly, it does.
So it's when they're older, they're more mature, and they're in a different space now, and I think the album would be sick if they could give us, a new version of.
It's almost like a marriage.
I think Eric Lee said Eric Sermon just released another album.
Yeah, maybe like 2 or 3
that
weeks
record
ago.
I just played, that's what that was off of.
Which one? Oh, the
With,
Ying.
yeah, the record I just played.
Oh,
The
okay.
one you
What's
played
the
a
name
few
of it?
records before.
Like a couple records ago.
Oh yeah,
okay.
that. Okay, y'all about to say
Okay.
not the Ying Ying.
Okay, you so
No, not the
smart.
Yin Yin. No, that was Schoolboy Kid with the Yin Yin.
You still
Yeah, it's called Stay Real.
stay real. Okay,
Right.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Go check that out.
So,
yeah.
I know one thing. I know Perry Smith, he's a real stickler about his bars. I don't know him, but I'm saying just based on his track record, he ain't gonna be playing with his bars.
That's what I'm talking
and
about.
Eric Sermon not gonna be playing with his production, neither
all.
his bars, neither. That lisp, that legendary lisp.
But that's
Nah,
that's
heck
what I'm
no.
talking about.
I can't wait to hear it.
I don't be playing with my bars either. That's what I'm
Right,
talking
right.
about.
You so stupid. But when people say, they did the EPMD, they referring to EPMD, that means
The
y'all
back
go
and
the
forth.
back and
Right,
forth.
that's what I'm
Back and
You know what
talking
I mean?
about.
Like, oh, y'all did the EPMD. Got you.
That's,
Back and
if I
forth.
get somebody, I'm
Classic.
trying to get y'all to do one of y'all to do a
Guy
back and
is a
forth with me. And
goddamn
y'all just don't. Y'all ain't feeling me.
All right,
Bars.
take off. Let's go back and forth. Take off.
Gone.
Boom. Let me catch a beat. Turn my mic up.
Uh-oh.
Let me
Okay,
let me
he
snare my
blew
left.
it. He blew it. He took too long. He blew it.
That's how you stall. That's how you stall. Why you thinking? Let me that snare in my left ear. Let me that snare in my left ear. Turn my mic up. Turn my mic up.
No, but once they do that, I want to hear this album. I want to see a live show, damn it, because I saw LL Cool J and DMC performing, and it was like,
That was
dang,
hard.
that was hard, right?
That was hard as shit.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Like,
The
hip-hop.
two-
Peter Piper,
The two MCs that's in here.
That shit was hard.
Yeah, it was.
Two MCs is in here. Let me ask you a question. If someone battle rap you, right, like on the spot, like what you just did to me, right? If it ain't the right beat, can you? If you're knocked down a couple of points, if you're not able to spit on any beat, or you really just gotta like give me the right beat to spit on, or it's
No.
like let's
You
just
could
go.
tell
right
them
now.
to cut the beat off if it's not
Okay.
how you know what I'm saying? Say cut the beat, I don't need that shit.
Or you can
go
tell him to
play.
give you another beat. You know what I'm saying?
So it's
But
not
for
like
me-
you should be able to spit on anything.
But for me, if you call yourself a
should.
freestyler, you should be able to freestyle over any fucking thing. Because you're
Right.
freestyling.
Okay.
Period.
Well, the definition
True.
of freestyle
The
has
true
changed.
definition, the true definition, the
You
original
should
true
be able to
definition
rap
of
over
freestyling is off
anything
the top
because
of
you
the
don't
dome.
know what
So,
your tempo
it's off the
gonna
top
be
of the
in
dome.
any
You can't-
game.
yeah.
Well, the true definition, according to West Coast definition,
What say?
according to East Coast definition, to my understanding, freestyle is something that's written, you already written, but you can rap it to any beat. It doesn't have any particular subject matter or topic.
That's,
Oh, wow.
that's
I
East
never-
Coast or West
Yeah,
Coast?
that's East Coast.
East Coast, okay.
That's East Coast. That's what they consider freestyle. And how I found this out during we were at the tunnel in
Oh, the tunnel.
in 90, I think it was 94, 95, probably 95.
Tunnel.
And the time when Corrupt said the night I served 2,000 MCs, we were outside. Black Sheep was there, J. Rue the Damager, and there was a whole lot of people out there. And you had some guys like, oh, let's battle, let's go. And then he was rapping, I come hard. I got my Tim's on, I come off. And it was like 5 people like off at the same time he rapping.
Okay.
And it's like, wait a minute,
That's rehearsed.
unless y'all got mental telepathy, that is not freestyle.
No, it's not.
But it was considered by them as freestyle because
Wow.
it's adaptable to any beat and it had wide-ranging subject matter, so it was not in song structure.
Right.
That was the East Coast definition.
Okay,
of
West
freestyle.
Coast.
my
definition.
generation growing up,
Is
You're from the
I
West
can't
Coast. You're
freestyle.
not from the East Coast.
It don't matter. I'm a hip hop head.
It does
pay
matter. It's two
attention to
different definitions of freestyle. The East
How?
Coast has their. I just
Okay,
explained
alright,
it. The
okay.
East Coast has their definition of freestyle, and the West Coast has our definition of freestyle is coming off the head, making it up right on the spot.
Right.
That's not
That's
theirs.
freestyle.
If
That's
we're
not
talking
theirs.
about battle
Like
rap,
DJ
most of
Sale
that
got
is
shitty
written.
eyes,
Most
and
of
my
the-
mama got the big old thighs. You know, that's right off the
That's
off the top.
freestyle I like off the top of
See,
the head.
he
like
like
you
see,
said.
Sale like my
like
shit.
Supernatural do. He'll rap about anything in the room.
Right. Yeah.
Anything in the room. To me, that's freestyle. You can rap about anything in the room, not something that's not there.
To you, because you're
Do
a
you watch
West
battle
Coast
rap? No.
DJ.
Do you
No,
watch
and I
battle
get you.
rap? You watch battle rap?
Yeah, smacking all of that
DNA,
shit.
right? You know DNA, the battle rapper
Yeah,
DNA?
hard.
Okay, when he freestyle, go off the top of the head. That's considered freestyle. Let me freestyle on you. Let me go off the top of the head. So he's rapping about everything that's going on just now because
Right.
you didn't just write that.
Right.
Right? So that's all I'm saying. When I was going, that's just what it
That's
was.
what I thought
And
freestyling was.
Exactly. And when
Right.
I was like, I can't do that. I could write my shit, but I can't freestyle. So I'm gonna leave that to the people that can do that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
'Cause I've heard many
But
people
if you
who's-
battling,
Like-
it's your best written.
Right.
That you gonna come with, cause you trying to take a head off. You ain't trying to, talk about your shoes and your pants and your clothes. I mean, you ain't trying to do all that. You trying to take somebody's head off when you battling. You doing research. You trying to go for the throat.
Like
I
ironing
think
the
it's
miners,
different.
fuck the 49ers, shit like that.
Oh my God.
So everybody that taps in the Third Degree Radio, why don't y'all leave y'all opinion
Yeah.
on what's freestyle is?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Leave your opinion on Third Degree Radio comments and let us know what your definition of freestyle
This was a great hip hop lesson right now.
No, it was because
And
a lot of
it
people-
was freestyle because we didn't plan to say this. It
Well,
just
nah.
came off our dome.
I was watching on social media. This fan commented on this city girl saying y'all don't rap, y'all don't write none of y'all stuff, y'all don't even rap good. I was like, wow. She said, yeah, but you know all the songs, you know all the words to all my songs, period. Now, my interception was, if you don't write your own bars in hip hop, you're a puppet. Period. I don't care what you say. Don't expect best or
creative.
great rapper respect. But get your
Drake.
money. Get your money.
Now,
up.
see, that's interesting.
Get your bread.
That's-
But at the end of the day, don't expect. So when somebody say something,
Drake.
you can't really take offensive because you don't write your shit.
That's
Right.
interesting
Period.
because
Lil Wayne sometimes.
Salute to all those that do, because I want to hear your original struggles. I don't want to hear the dude struggles that sit next to you. How you live your life?
Nicki Minaj.
that's interesting
You are
because
an idiot.
that's interesting because in my world. In my world, in the comic world, and in the acting field, and y'all are actors as well, it's different because like actors don't write their own scripts or their own lines, and comedians,
I
most
think
of
Samuel
us,
Jackson write his own shit.
right? Samuel Jackson do write his
He
own
do,
script.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
he does.
So what, guys?
fucking
So
thought.
And then with comedians, it's like some comedians have writers who collaborate them and embellish on the story they're trying to tell or give them a joke. So it's weird how the different genres of art, it's just different rules in a way how it's looked at. If you're
Yeah.
MC, boom. If you're a singer, it's okay, right?
Yeah, if you're a singer, it's
And
okay.
for me, I think
but if
it's
you-
okay for a singer because
If it's a singer, it's okay.
Right,
They're
right.
singing.
I think
It's
that's okay.
it's
Right.
emotion.
But for,
It's a
it's
different
crazy how with
situation.
hip hop it's like, yo,
because
ain't
that's
Because not the culture. That's not the culture.
What you're saying,
That's not the culture,
what you're
period.
saying
Right.
is supposed to be the embodiment of who you are
right.
Yeah.
as an artist.
You
Right.
your bio. You giving us, you telling
Yeah,
us
you
about
running
See,
your
and I feel the
resume
same way
down.
about comedy too, though. I feel the same way about the difference between a comic and a comedian. I've said this on the show before, but a comic and a comedian to me writes their own stuff. A comedian, and even if you have somebody who will punch it up for you, but it's your stories, it's your experiences,
Right.
right? A comic is just someone who's telling jokes, and you don't really know who they are. Like
Got
a comic says funny things. A comedian make things funny. So comedians take things in their own life, that pain, and turn into comedy. Whereas a comic is like set up punch, set up punch, set up punch. Hey, take my wife, please. So it's
Yeah,
like-
routine.
Yeah, routine. So it's weird how the different cultures and the different
Yeah.
genres have their own rules.
That's
Right.
dope though. Yeah, cause like people listen to Tray Deee and I'm like,
That's some new game for
yeah,
me.
oh, that's official. They learning stuff.
Right.
They hearing what you saying, and
Right.
they feel like they lightweight know you.
Right.
You
True,
know what I mean?
true.
Know you.
Trey
your
gonna rap about
resume,
shit he
your
ain't
whole thing.
experienced.
He not gonna do that.
He ain't no fugazi
but
ass.
no, but see, this is the
Me
thing.
and- go ahead.
California, where we from, it's
Oops.
not safe to act like somebody you not.
Right.
So most of the people that rap out here in the game, what they talking about is their lifestyle.
That's what
because
Dub
you're
C-
gonna get pressed.
That's
You
what
can't-
Dub C said the other day when we were talking.
Yeah, we can't sit up there and fake like we this and cause you this big old cripple, you this big old, is that right? You gonna get pressed or you
Right.
Your
you know what I'm
resume
saying?
gonna get-
Your
yeah, it's gonna
resume-
get
gonna
ran down.
tested. I don't care where
Yep.
you at. You gotta
Ooh.
move around, so it's like
That's real.
yeah. So most of what everybody talking about is pretty where they at.
Because
You know
people
what I'm
gonna
saying?
speak
Yeah.
and you will get tested.
Exactly.
Yep.
So when they hear Tray Deee, they hear, Goldie, or they hear Ice Cube and stuff like that. Like Ice Cube said, I don't bang, I rock the good rhymes. Why he say that? Because in
that's
South
what he
Central,
do.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad y'all said that. I want to request a song. We come back from break when we go to we'll talk about. It.
Okay.
I never heard God get tongue tied. Oh my God.
waiting, like,
This
what's
is
going
amazing.
on?
I don't know
wanna-
if Sel got the song. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if Sel got it.
He might
but
have it.
Most likely, sure.
I encourage artists, write your own stuff. Like some
That's
people,
actually
some
great.
And make your
people used to be
value
like,
bigger.
yeah, some people used to be like, Soulja Boy whack. Yeah, but Soulja Boy's writing his shit. I get to know who Soulja Boy is.
Right.
Soulja
You
Boy
know what I'm
changed the
saying?
game too.
Even if whack or not, he's writing his own stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I
I
gotta
write
give
my
him
own
props as
I
opposed
write
to.
my own bars too. I mean, I write my own jokes too, but I write my own bars too.
Right. And I mean, when you write your own stuff, that makes your value greater anyway.
I think
And
so.
it's
I
harder
mean,
to
why
steal.
not? You get
You
more
can-
money. You ain't
Well-
gotta split it with nobody. Not saying it's wrong,
That's
but
real.
just saying.
Right.
And you
You
gotta
can
watch.
write your own if you want to, or hey, come on, help me with this.
Yeah. And you could tell people don't even realize you could tell when you are not dropping as much content as far as music and singles.
It's
when
not yours.
It's not
I
you.
never
You
thought
have to
about
wait for
that.
the writer.
Yeah, you
Right.
You're
gotta wait
waiting for the writer. You're waiting
Right.
for, you know
Yep.
what I'm saying? That's why you get certain artists that's just, they constantly drop. They writing their own shit. Meg Stallion, Megan Thee Stallion, she writing her own stuff. I know she is. She's dropping shit like every month. And a lot of other girls, Cash Doll, same thing. So it's like you gotta write your own shit.
Well,
that way
she
you ain't gotta
might
wait
she
for
might have
nobody.
an in-house writer. What you think?
Foxy
Is that
had
possible?
one. Lil Kim had one.
That's
you
possible.
will not drop as much content with a writer. You gotta wait too much. Yeah, writers ain't finna.
Unless your writer's on point. Unless your writer's hungry.
But your writer
they're
gotta know
there.
you too.
Exactly.
Gotta know you.
Right.
They gotta know you.
Right.
You know
they
what
gotta
I mean?
experience the same shit you
That's what
experience.
I used to
I almost
say.
see life the same way through your eyes.
Because
Exactly.
you'll write it faster than your writer would.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, heck
When you go,
yeah.
have a bathroom with 2 toilets. When you go to the bathroom, we go together. Plop plop.
You know what, guy?
This man ain't got a bit of
And they
sense.
write that. Plop plop.
This man ain't got one bit of sense. we gonna get out of here for the FCC come down on us, y'all.
Blah,
We be
blah.
right back. Third Degree Radio. Keep it locked in.
What up? It's Guy Torry, and you're in the mix with DJ Sale. Spin that shit, nigga.